Hello world, Shelly here, and today I'm putting together a super fast makeup look, and I was about to film my September Ipsy unboxing, but it's mostly skincare, but there's a little bit of makeup in it that I have never tried before. So I'm gonna do a separate video and deep dive into the ingredients in the skincare that came in this month's Ipsy and BoxyCharm. So stay tuned for that. That should be the next video that goes up. But today I've got a couple makeup items from September's Ipsy and a couple makeup items that are new to me that I wanted to try to see if they work well for a quick out the door kind of a makeup look. So let's do that. That's what we're gonna do today. I got some new stuff that I have not tried. I've got some stuff that I have tried. This being one of them, the Sachu Lip Liner Stain, S-T-A-Y-N. You've probably seen these all over TikTok or wherever you watch your beauty videos. It's the, you paint it on, let it sit for like 10 minutes and then peel it off, and you've got a lip stain basically for the entire day. And I love these for work days because they give me some color. I don't retouch my makeup throughout the day. I put my face on. Yes, I'm usually wearing a full face, but I don't touch it again. And I come home, and I go to bed, wash it off. I don't retouch my makeup. So usually I wear a lot of lip gloss as well, so I don't really have much color on my lips. And these give me some color, and then, you know, if I do end up retouching my gloss, yippee, but I still get a little bit of color on my lips, which I like because it can become unbalanced when you have a full face done and nothing on your lips, which is what happens to me because I don't retouch my lips. What are you doing? She's like leaning on my arm and I feel her body heat. This is Ziva, if you don't know. Say hi, Ziva. Look at the camera. Don't look at me. But we're going to do this first because it has to wait for like 10 minutes or so. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Ziva. Hopefully I'll still be able to talk. These are great. This one is the color Pinked. It is probably my favorite. I don't have all the colors yet. I have several of the colors. I've got Mauve, I've got Pinked, I've got the nude one. I want to get the red one. I don't have that one yet. They sell these at Ulta. Everyone pushes them on TikTok, but I just get mine at Ulta because reasons. And you draw it on. I don't draw it on the middle of my mouth. I've kind of learned to stop doing that because that area is just going to hold color differently because it's where the moisture of your lips is concentrated. And so I've stopped drawing it there. Now you don't want to smack your lips together, like pressing them together, because this stuff sticks and peels, and yeah, you just don't want to do that. Flip it. The other thing I like is that you can overdraw, and Ziva, you cannot hang out there. See, it's already sticking in the corners. I try not to hit my corners, but I would normally do a little bit more than this, but you want to layer it on pretty heavy and let it dry. Now, you can overdraw and it will stain and look incredibly natural. In fact, you can probably see I overdrew just a little bit on the center of my upper lip. And I'm going to leave this here. I know it looks wild. It will not be this dark when I peel it off. I need to get the cat off my vanity. Ziva, I gotta get you down. I gotta get you down. It's way too much stuff here that's gonna get knocked all over the place. All right, let's start with the next. Well, we already started. Let's continue. This is new. This is from What's Up Beauty. It is their Positivity Lightweight Hydrating Face Primer. Now, I'm going for a super light look. I'm going to be using the Jones Road WTF foundation, but I want to point out one thing that I think is really cool about the way that What's Up Beauty does things. They're one of my favorite indie brands. They have full instructions on the back of their box. And when I say full instructions, it says, apply a moisturizer or a sunscreen and let it dry for at least 10 minutes before adding a thin layer of primer to your face. Let the primer dry for at least 1 minute before adding foundation or wear without makeup for a natural dewy look. Now, I just like that they don't assume that you know everything about everything. Those are very clear, straightforward instructions, and I'm just a fan of that. So let's check this out, shall we? Now, I did already apply moisturizer. I applied my own moisturizer. If I do say so myself, I don't want to brag, but I love this stuff. It's my Bakuchiel face cream, and this is the first time I've made it in amber jars, and it's also the first batch with my new homogenizer. And the texture of this, oh gosh, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but maybe I do, because I loved it before, and it's not much different, but it's just a true homogenizer versus like a stick blender just gave it this just gorgeous, luxurious, silky feeling to it. But let me just show you the texture of it. It's a moisturizer, but I find it works as a primer too if you want to use it as a primer. Look how smooth my hand is. I wish my hands were really that smooth. Oh, gosh. And it sinks into the skin quickly. It's a very simple ingredient deck. That's what I wanted when I made this thing. And I love Bakuchiol. It's like the natural plant-based version of retinol that doesn't have all of the irritation risks that retinol can come with. So if you are irritated by retinol, and this doesn't give sun sensitivity the way retinols do. So yeah, anyway, that's what I'm wearing already on my face. I'm probably violating the 10-minute wait because I put it on right before I sat down to film this. Maybe it's been 10 minutes. I don't know. Let's check this What's Up Beauty. Ooh. So we have a very light cream consistency. It's not quite drippy, but it's not super thick. They say that it sinks into the skin quickly. It is, oh yeah, it's lightweight. This is, this feels like a fluid moisturizer. I realize I look really weird with my lips like this. It's okay. It'll be gone soon. We'll take it off shortly. I'm just getting a little bit more. Get my in between my eyebrows. Get the pore area. Let me get a little bit on my chin. I like to wear primer when I'm doing a super sheer foundation, like when I'm doing a skin tint or going very, very lightweight on my foundation, because when you go super sheer on your foundation, at least when I do, it's usually not giving me much help with pore or texture blurring, which I like pores and texture to be blurred. This is a gorgeous package too. Look at this. I just like it. It's just pretty. I know you can't see it very well, and I don't understand why. There you go. Very pretty. Oh, I like that. They described it as having just a little bit of grip. It is a primer that is intended to extend the wear of your makeup, so it's not just a hydrating primer. You can wear it alone, but they do say that it has that slightly tacky finish to grip onto your foundation. So I don't think I would wear this alone. I'm waiting for it to change texture. I don't think it's going to. It's not sticky. It's not nearly as grippy as like the e.l.f. Grip primer or the Milk one or the CoverGirl one. It's not that grippy, but it's a little grippy. And I feel like what a nice hybrid between a grippy primer and something super hydrating, because I need super hydrating and I really enjoy a grippy primer. So first impression is very good. I'm pleased. You're awesome, What's Up Beauty? I love you. All right, what are we gonna do next? We should probably do our base here. This is my WTF. Mine has a cracked lid, but it still seems to stay sealed well enough. It hasn't gone bad on me. I don't know what my shade is. I should have looked before I opened it. I will put it down below. Oh, don't smile, don't smile. I'm not ready to take that off yet. Don't smile. Now, you may notice if you use the WTF foundation from Jones Road that if it sits for a while, it does separate the oil out just a little bit. It's been fine for me. All I do is take the back end of a makeup brush and stir it all back together before I use it. I'm probably about 1/3 of the way through my jar here. And then, so as not to waste anything, I wipe it off on the side. And then take that onto my face. Now, if you use it regularly, like when I am in a mood and I'm wearing it like multiple days a week, it doesn't separate. It's really only when it sits for a little while. And it's probably been a month or so since I've worn it. So I just rub this in with fingertips because it's super easy. And this probably is a little more product than I intended, but it's okay. We're gonna be still pretty sheer. Oh, it's peeling. We might have to take the lip off. Yep, there it goes. Whoop. Get it in my garbage. Whoop. And then you basically just wipe off the excess. And you can go to town because it's stained. It's not, you're not wiping it off. You're only wiping off the part that didn't stain anything. Now look, I have color. It's kind of amazing. All right, let's finish blending in this face. Now the WTF foundation from Jones Road, sometimes I set it with powder. If I'm wearing it for coverage purposes, like I'm building it up, I do need to set it with powder because it feels a little tacky and that tackiness sticks around on me. But if I'm just using a little bit, like right now I feel fine. I don't think I need powder today. I mean, you can if you want, but I generally don't wear powder unless I need it. But I don't know, should I try my Natasha Denona powder that I reviewed last week? Because that stuff, I wore it a couple days. 3 days I wore it last week to work, and holy cow, pretty impressed for a powder foundation that you can also use to set your makeup. I'll try not to twist this too far because I don't want it to break any more than it already did. Should I set it a little bit with the Natasha Denona? Should we see? Because I haven't tried it yet. Remember in my video I said that I wanted to try it. I just wore it as foundation, but you can also use it as a setting powder, and I hadn't tried that yet. I still have not. Let's just try it, shall we? I'm just gonna tap super lightly. And just a little bit. Just a little bit. And the nice thing about these stains too, like, nothing. Like, you don't have to worry about it. It's not like lipstick. It's just a little bit of color. I am barely touching into the powder. I'm wearing such a tiny amount. But, gosh, this is smooth. This powder is so good. I don't know if you can tell how smooth that is, but that's very smooth. Now, most days I'd probably throw a little concealer on as well because I didn't take much of that what the foundation up under my eyes, but it is what it is. I guess we're not doing that today. Now, maybe I should have waited until after I did the other thing. Okay, there's another Jones Road, a bit of news. If you were a fan of the pinky bronze shade of the Miracle Balm, they've made it permanent. It's permanent collection now. It was one of their limited shades. And so I'm going to use it as like my blush bronzer. This is brand new. Thank you, Jones Road, for sending this to me free of charge in PR. This is not sponsored. I don't receive any money from them. Nor do I have a code or anything. So, yeah, sorry. Wish I did. If Jones Road wants... I don't even know if they do codes, actually. I'm looking for my guitar pick. There it is. I have my little jar of guitar picks that I use to scoop stuff out. And, because I don't want to put my grubby paws in here if I don't have to. Now, the reason I put my grubby paws into my What the Foundation is because I've already put my grubby paws into that. So it doesn't really matter if I put my grubby paws in there. Ooh, I like this color. I was thinking in my head that I was hoping it was going to be like a little bit of bronzer but a little bit of blush. They call it pinky bronze, and I usually wear pinky blush, but it is a little bit bronze. I feared it would be too dark for me. I do not think it is. I think it is fine. One thing I like about the Miracle Balms is like they're totally buildable and they're kind of like multi-purpose. You can really get away with building them up or wearing them really sheer, depending on what you're trying to do. And so I'm just going to act like this is a little bit of a bronzer and a blush. I'm pulling my hair out there. I need a haircut so bad. I have my appointment next week. And I think I'm going to not grow my hair out. I don't want to change the length. Like, no, it's going to stay short. But I think I'm going to let the top grow out a little bit and get more shaggy. I don't know. I'm bored. I tried to dye my hair last week with semi-permanent dye, which, you know, normally I need to bleach my hair in order to use a semi-permanent dye. But I saw people doing it with dark hair, and then I watched some hairstylist people, like professionals, that said, you know, it will still deposit color on dark hair. And I just wanted like a little bit of red to my hair because I'm bored. And yeah, the only thing that took any color is my grays. So I have random strands of magenta hair now, just randomly all over my head. It is what it is. Whatever. Yeah. I like that pinky bronze. It's just a little bit of something, something. It's just a little bit of something, something. Should I do a little bit of this L'Oreal blush? I have used this in a video before, but it was I'm loving it. I got it a week or two ago. It's the Lumi, what do they call it? Le Liquid Blush. L-E Liquid. Le Liquid Blush. And it lasts all day. And it's super, super easy. And I don't want a lot of color. I just want a teeny bit of color. That might even be too much. Like this thing, I imagine, will last me forever. Look at that little bit of pink. Yeah, this is one of those, L'Oreal, all right, you got it, you got it. This one's nice. I haven't found many L'Oreal things that I've been digging lately, you know? Not that I haven't liked things, but just nothing's wowed me lately. And this one got me. I was like, all right, I like that. Now I feel like I need to put a little more powder on my cheeks because I just put all that stuff on. Do you see how my quick face ends up not being quick anymore? Welcome to the story of my life. There we go. Am I a powder user now? I don't even know. Did that happen? Is this real? All right, next up. This is from my September Ipsy. It is from Toy Factory. It is the Click Stick. And when I read the box, so it's click as in click, like if you were in high school and you were not one of the popular kids, you probably feel a little bit of anxiety from the word click because you didn't belong to the cool kids clique, or is that just me? So it's in my opinion, not the cool kind of a clique, like a click, click. No, like clique, group of people excluding others is what I read that to be. Yeah, so I'm not a fan of the name, but that's not why I was intrigued by this. Where'd Sherlock go? Let me read this to you. It's simple, intense color formulated by AI to create bold shades that work with all skin tones. Isn't that the opposite of a clique? If it works for all skin tones, why would you say it's a clique? That limits people. That's a group of specific people, not everybody. I don't know. But when I saw that it was formulated by AI, I had to try it because, let me just say, as someone who's been formulating skincare, I have asked AI to formulate things just to see what it would say, and it's pretty bad at it. So when I read that, I'm like, I gotta try this stick. It looks like it's just like a brown eyeshadow stick. Oh, it doesn't twist up, does it? Oh yeah, yeah it does. Okay, I was like, what is happening? It does seem to twist up. Oh, I did not put my MAC paint pot. Need the MAC paint pot. MAC paint pot is absolutely necessary because it hides the blood vessels in my eyes. I have some purple blood vessels that are just very visible. And plus it works as eyeshadow primer, locks everything in place. It's one of the only ones that does not crease on me. And it can double as hiding these dark circles in the inner trough of my eyeball. Alright, maybe this video isn't going to be super quick because I'm just going off on tangents. It's okay though. Alright, let's check this click stick, shall we? I'm not going to wear a ton of eyeshadow. I'm really just going to... Ow! That's sharp and hard. This thing's really hard. Like, it's not soft. It's not like a crayon. I can't even get it to draw on my hand. Okay, let me take the top piece off. And let's try to... Maybe just the top dried out, maybe? Let's twist it up. Maybe it's not a twist up. I mean, it look... Oh, it's not a twist up. Then how... Things like this make me wonder, do I even know anything about anything? Like, I see... Okay, let me show you. Can you see how there is product that seems to go down the pencil? But like, if this doesn't twist, then how do you get it out? Because I think this is plastic. Can I push it up? I don't know what to do here. I mean, I do know what to do. I'm gonna throw it in the garbage. But I'm not sure how you would get the rest of the product out of here. So this was just glued on to the end, and there's nothing in there to like grip it to twist. And when you take it off, this bottom part doesn't twist. That's a fail. Garbage can. Click stick. Not a fan. Well, I guess we're not doing that with my eyes. Let me grab, I've been wearing this for over a week now, the Mel Thompson Tiny Marvels palette. I was really happy to see that Sydney Grace still carries this palette and they still donate the proceeds to Mel's family, which I think is awesome. So I'm just going to take the nude in here, Death Moth. And when I do out the door kind of makeup, I just put a little brown in my crease and then I drape it onto my lid. And sometimes I'll put some kind of little shiny glitter onto my lid, you know, like a shimmer shadow. But I don't think I'm going to today. I'm going to keep it brown because I have a Wet n Wild glitter mascara that I think is going to serve as my little, like, pop of, you know, because I gotta have a little something something. You know, I can't not have a little something something. You know me. But I'm just gonna do my whole entire lid with this same brown. Keep it simple. Right, Ziva? She's locked in here because I close my door when I'm filming. And she's probably trying to tell me that she wants out. But no, not yet. Because I'm busy right now. Alright. Now, also from my Ipsy, let's hope this one goes a little better. This is a mascara from Benefit. It is Fan Fest. I've never tried this one. Let me curl my lashes real quick. This one is new to me. It's supposed to be both lengthening and voluming. That's not how you say that. It should provide both length and volume. How about that? That's a more proper sentence, right? Let's find out. I like these kinds of brushes, lots of bristles that will hopefully grab onto every tiny lash hair. You know I like the look of, you know, the million lashes look. That's what I'm going for with my mascaras. I don't need a ton of length on my lashes. My lashes are pretty good in terms of length, but I do need volume. I need separation. I need enhancement. This is not as dramatic as what I would usually prefer. I like when a mascara gives me a ton of depth at the root of the lashes and then fans out to be a million lashes. It's not bad though. I would call this a lengthening mascara more than a volumizing mascara, but that's just in my definitions of mascara. It's behaving more lengthening than volumizing on my lashes. But since I'm just doing a super quick out the door look, this is the kind of mascara that I would reach for this kind of a look. So I suppose there's some serendipity here. That's one coat. Let me try going in with a second just to see if we can build it up just a little bit. Builds a little, not a ton. I feel like it's just a nice little lengthening boost. Sort of a, to me, this is a more natural mascara look than a dramatic mascara look. Which is fine, there's nothing wrong with that. And in fact, it's what some people want. I feel like I missed my inner lashes. Come on now. Oh, now I see. I have one lash that's just like sticking the total wrong way. That's great. That's fabulous. I'm going to take my Sigma E25 with nothing on it and just, I feel like I need a less harsh blend in this transition. A bug just flew in front of me. Don't know what that is all about. You might have noticed as I'm looking in I'm doing my makeup like in my monitor, my camera monitor. Behind me, the hook that held my little hanging poster and my little birds and my skeletons, it fell down off my door behind me. And I can't find the hook, but I kind of want to change things anyway. I've been wanting to like rotate this. I originally positioned myself this way because behind the camera, there's a window. And so when I film during the day, it gives me a little bit of a boost of daylight, but I don't think it gives me too much of a boost because I'm in the trees in the woods anyway. So I don't think I need to face this way. And I kind of want to turn my whole vanity so that I have the blank wall behind me because I miss being able to like decorate behind me. And, you know, this, I can't do much. It's my closet door, and I use that closet for storage, so I open and close it all the time. So I think I want to turn everything, and then I ordered these really cute little floral crawling lights that I might put on the wall behind me. I don't even know if my vanity's going to fit turned the other way because this is a long, narrow room, but I don't know. Maybe. But that is why my door is all blank, because everything fell down and I lost the hook that was hanging it. It's probably underneath things. Who knows? This is one of the Wet n Wild Halloween Fantasy Maker. It's a glitter brow and mascara. And I'm here for it. That's going to be my little bit of bling. Just enough where people are like, does she have glitter in her eyelashes? It's subtle, but it's there. It's subtle, but there's glitter. I doubt it's picking up on camera, because I can barely see it. But I have a feeling it's one of those things that it's going to reflect really cool in the light. So if you're outside especially, it'll look really cool. It's a little goopy. I probably should have waited until my mascara was completely dry, but it's all good. All right. Last, I just need to put something on my lips. And you know that's going to be my Lawless Forget the Filler lip gloss. I was going to say I've been in Cherry Vanilla, but this is not Cherry Vanilla because I think I left that in my bedroom. This, I think, is the Daisy one. Yep, Daisette. D-A-I-S-E-T-T. It's kind of a shimmer. So, that's going to work with this. It just gives like a glazed donut look to this stain. Yeah! Alright, let's take these out of here. See if my bangs will cooperate and go back to where they're supposed to be. Oh, this mop. It's a mop, y'all. I need a haircut so bad. Alright. There you go. Finished look. With my bangs totally in my face. Let's get as many out of the way as I can. Now they look weird. Should I grow my bangs back out or not? I miss my forehead, but I like having bangs. I don't know what to do. This is where I'm at, and I'm at the point where I have to make a decision because A, I go get my haircut next week. B, they're longer, so like if I do want to get rid of them, it's a good time to start getting rid of them because I can brush them away. You know what I'm saying? But I kind of want them there a little bit still because I kind of like having them sometimes. Just not when they're long like this, because now they're in my way. I don't know what to do, you guys. Help me. So here's my look. Dun, ta-da! There you have it. Super fast. I would say bravo on the What's Up Beauty Primer. I really like that. Bravo on the Pinky Bronze becoming a permanent shade. Thank you, Jones Road, for sending me this. Boo on that, I was going to say Toy Story, Toy Factory eyeshadow stick. All right, on the Benefit Fan Fest, if you like a lengthening mascara, I think it's beautiful for that purpose. I did get a little bit on my eye, but that's okay. Yeah. And of course, I love these Sashu lip stains. I've been loving them for quite some time now. And you know my favorite gloss is always... I almost could stop trying lip products at this point in my life because I'm so... I have a whole basket of Forget the Filler glosses. I'm pretty sure I have all the shades. So yeah. I'm not going to stop buying more, but... There you have it. If you want to see the rest of my Ipsy and the deep dive on the ingredients and the skincare that came in the September Ipsy, then check out my next video in a couple of days. It'll go up, and because I have some interesting things to say, especially about the sugar scrub that they sent. But yeah, there you have it. What have you been doing for your out-the-door face lately? Let me know in the comments, because I like to mix it up. You know, but I don't like my hair looking like this, though. See, like, if it's this length, I need the bangs to keep everything... Do you feel my frustration and my total lack of ability to look reasonable? Like, do you see this? I feel like I'm alfalfa, but, like, in a weird... I don't know. I don't know what's happening. there you have it. I'm going to take my chaos brain and go film another video. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. If you want to see the review of the Natasha Denona, that's what I posted. It was supposed to be Friday. It didn't go up till Saturday. Sorry I was a day late. It's just been so many tangents. This video is not short. We're way. But hey, if you made it this far, stories about my life. Remember when we replumbed the house? We redid all the piping, the plumbing piping in the house a month or two ago. Then we had a really cold night. And it was like 66 degrees in the house. So I tried to turn on the furnace. And the furnace wouldn't come on. Then the HVAC guy came the next day. And there's one thing that we've had a problem with before that we knew was going to be a problem. And so he's like, well, it's a problem. Let's try fixing it. Maybe that's the problem. Okay, fine. So he fixes that. That wasn't the problem. Then he's like, are you sure you have gas in your propane tank? You know, we have one of those buried tanks outside. And I'm like, it says 40%, and it did say 40%, and it says it's got gas in it. And he's like, you're not getting any gas to your furnace. And I think that's the problem. And so we're like, okay, so I'm going to call the propane people to come out and fill the tank or check it, which, you know, there goes another $2,500. And so they come and they fill it up, and they're like, no, it was about 40%, and now it's full. Thanks a lot. Didn't need it yet, but okay. Furnace still didn't work. Guy comes back for the third day, and as he's racking his brain to figure out what the problem is, when we had the plumbing done, they had to run a new gas line because it was a different kind of line because we got rid of our water heater and switched to a tankless water heater. So they had to run another gas line for that kind of heater, and they just ran it straight from the gas feed, and they cut out the connection to the fireplace and the propane or the furnace. So then we had to call the plumbers and say, hey guys, when you did this, you forgot to reattach the gas to the furnace and the fireplace. But we haven't used the fireplace. Yeah, anyway. And I had jury duty last week. So it's been a week, all right? It's been a week. My apologies. I was a day late getting my foundation video up. It's okay, though. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Furnace still doesn't work. We got to get the plumbers back out to fix the gas line. So there's my stories. I hope you all had a better week than I did. It's okay. It's a new week. It's a brand new week. Let's have an awesome week this week. How about that? That's the plan. As always, thanks a lot for hanging out with me and taking some time out of your day to geek out over makeup with me. I appreciate your time and your patience with my random tangents and storytelling. And I hope you all have an awesome day or night wherever you are in the world. Take care of each other. Bye-bye.